What is up, guys? I don't know, I'm just sweating so much. I just went through all these hills and everything. Like a foot of snow to just get here. Let me tell you something, I'm excited to be back here. This is where the last video caught that big old bass, yeah. Hopefully we can get another one like that. I know there's some giant sunfish in here. I mean, I've been fishing this pond almost my whole life now. Sorry, the sun's in my eyes, but hopefully we can catch a giant sunfish. Really would like that. I already got my first hole drilled. Right there. Yesterday it was horrible. I mean, I was here and it was just slush and ice. There was a hole in my boot, so I was here for like an hour. My feet got soaked. I was so cold. I don't know. I was just sitting in slush. I was sitting on a pond, on top of a pond, basically. That's what it was. So it's all frozen here, as you can see. Nothing's breaking, nothing like that. So hopefully today we can catch something good size. I really want something. So I've been caught ice fishing about a week now. But tomorrow I'm going to the golf course with my buddy. If you guys remember the golf course, they got some big stuff in there. So hopefully we can hook up on some giant sunfish, bass, giant perch. There's some big rock bass in there, and there's some catfish in there that I mean are just huge. So maybe we can catch one of those. I mean, the fish just freaking destroyed us. How long have we been filming for now? About 5 minutes. Alright, we're gonna move. When I say we're gonna drill left, right? Okay, drilling left. Alright, guys, first drop. Little jig that I'll be using today. I have a bunch with me. When I say a bunch, I probably have about 15, 16 of them. I have no clue how deep it is right in here, but we're gonna see. Here's how deep it is. Reel up just a little bit. Let's just start jigging. Hopefully there'll be largemouth that we can catch. Second hole is drilled. Let's get down there. See how deep it is first. It was just, oh, there we go. We got a fish. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just sitting here talking and we got a little fish. Oh, it's a sunfish. Hey, that's my first ever sunfish. This is a big sunfish for this pond. Oh my God, dude. Look at the size of the sunfish. This is probably the biggest sunfish I've ever caught out of this pond. Look at the size of this sunfish, dude. Oh my God. That is a giant sunfish for out of this pond. That is an absolutely massive sunfish, man. It's like last week there's 3 days where it was in the 50s and 60s, right? The ice did kind of melt a little bit, but I was still out ice fishing. I mean, we still had about 8 inches of ice. But the creeks, all the ice melted in the creeks. Creeks are about 10 feet higher than they usually are. Honey Falls Creek, where I usually fish, where I'd be like super dried up creek fishing and be catching those creek chubs and those giant smallmouths and stuff. That was almost hitting the bridge in Rush. The water was almost hitting the bridge. So I've seen it not as worse like that, but the falls in Honey Falls were just going nuts, dude. It was absolutely crazy. There wasn't even any more falls. Like the water was just like that. It was absolutely crazy. And you wonder, like, how did the fish be able to withstand that? Like, I know some fish, you know, they hide behind rocks, some hide underneath rocks, blah 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 blah. But when it's that crazy, you just like think, like, how did the fish are able to survive that and stay where they are instead of getting all pushed down? Just to show you again the pure size of the sunfish. Let's see if we can get his mouth open. Barely. Like, that's the size of the sunfish that just came out of this pond. He's covered in parasites. All those little black dots are just parasites. But this guy's just absolutely incredible. He's beautiful too. All right, let's get this buddy just back in real quick. There he goes. Oh, there he goes. Okay. So let me tell you the story about this pond, right? This little pond, you know, it's nothing that special, right? I mean, it is special, but you know what I mean, right? So when I was 6, let me tell you, I don't know if I told this story before on one of my old videos, but I'm gonna really tell the whole story today. I was about 6 or 7, right? Me and my uncle came down here because all those hills over there used to be corn fields and stuff, because a farmer used to own this place, right? So we came down here. You'd sneak through the cornfields, come down here, blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm 7 years old. He's, I don't know, in his 20s, maybe, I don't know. And we just come down here just to fish. So he's on that little hill right there. Like that one right there, fishing off this bank. And I'm over there on that thing. Because over there used to be a diving board. People used to dive. In 1959 it says. It's engraved on the cement. People used to dive in this pond. Because in the middle it's about 12 feet deep, right? So I'm over there just got a bobber and a worm. You know, I'm 7 years old. I'm just trying to go for sunfish or whatever will bite. So all of a sudden my bobber just rips down underneath water. And I'm just start reeling in. I'm screaming. I'm like, it's a fatty! It's a fatty! This dude's pulling out so much drag, right? My uncle comes running over from this side of the pond, just sprints all the way over, right? We pull up a northern pike out of here, maybe about 2 feet. Not that big, but you know, I'm 7 years old, so that's probably one of the biggest northern pike I've ever caught. I don't really catch northern pike a lot. But so we pulled that thing up, and that thing was giant, man. Like to me it was, because you know I'm 7 years old. So we get it up on the bank, because my uncle was like, "Oh, don't just lip by the mouth like a bass. It's got teeth." So I didn't know what to do. I didn't even have pliers on me. You know, I'm 7 years old. I'm not carrying around pliers. So, excuse me. So we get up on the bank, and the line breaks, and there's a shovel right next to the bank, because the people who used to own this had a little boat and they have no paddles, so they use a shovel, right? So my uncle gets the shovel, lifts up the thing, and the shovel just snaps clean in two, and the fish swims away. Never saw that thing ever again. So on the way home, right, we're walking on the way home, we're talking about it. Soon as I get to my grandparents' house, I'm screaming, I caught a fatty! I caught the fatty! I caught the fatty! That thing was the most funniest thing that has ever happened, man. Honestly, that was probably the best moment I've had here. That thing was absolutely incredible, dude. This pond is so weird. The guy that put that northern pike in here said that he caught it in the mountains, the Adirondack Mountains, and brought 2 of them back here and just put them in here. I've only caught 1, and that was about, yeah, that was 11 years ago. I'm 18 now, and never seen it again. I've never seen the other one. So either that one died, or they're just both still hiding in here and just waiting to be caught again. So I'm gonna have to target. I don't know, one day I'm just gonna have to start throwing big lures, get some live minnows and stuff. Just target these pike, and if I don't catch one that day, then I'm probably just gonna stop. Another story in this pond. I don't know if I told this one, but I was all by myself, right? I have a picture. I just need to find it. I might put it in this video, but I'll show you guys. So I don't know, I'm like 10, and I'm fishing off that point right over there. That one right there, and I'm just fishing there with just worms, and my bobber goes underneath, right? And I was thinking, oh, it's a little thing, and I'm starting to reel it in, and it was little. It felt like it was just a sunfish. All of a sudden, so much drag just goes out, and I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god. It took me like 20 minutes to reel in this bass. You remember, I have real light drag. You know, I'm only 10 years old. I'm not a pro fisherman. I don't know what the heck is going on. This bass, like, to show you guys, it was probably about like like that. Like, I wear a size 14 in boots. These boots are a size 14, I think. In shoes, I wear 12, but the boots are bigger. I'm like, it had to be at least 2 of these, honestly. So I get it up, and I caught a little bass at first that was about like this big, and the big bass came up, ate this little bass, and the bass's spikes got stuck in the big bass's throat, and the hook came out of the little bass, got stuck in the big bass's mouth. That thing was just incredible, man. I'll show you guys the picture. That thing was so crazy. I measured it with my feet because when I was like 10, I had like a size 10. I measured it with my feet. It was absolutely incredible. That thing had to be at least like 26 inches. I was just dying. That thing was so fat. The thing like was like that big around. It was just crazy. Like I never expected a bass to be that big now. And now when I come here, I see so many big bass that it's incredible. This pond has so much potential. Oh yeah, we already got a fish. Oh no, it came off. No, it came off. That felt like a good bass. That felt like a bass. That felt like a bass, man. I wasn't even paying attention. I should have really set the hook. Hopefully it will come back, maybe. Maybe it will. I didn't set the hooks. Maybe it just like doesn't know that it was hooked. But that really felt like a good fish, honestly. I believe this is spot number 7. We are fishing right out of the outflow. So the outflow is right there. So we're gonna fish a little bit in front of it. Drop down in there. If it can even really drop down. I'm gonna get down. Okay, whoa. There we go. Let's get it just to drop down. That's how deep it is. Not that deep, not that shallow. A little bit deep, a little bit shallow. It's a medium. It's a medium, guys. It's about 5 feet. It's a medium, man. Alright guys, I moved offshore just a little bit. I was just fishing that hole, and then yesterday I was fishing that hole, so I was like, let's go at it in a 90-degree angle and meet up. So this is where we are. So hopefully there's some depth here with some fish, because I honestly do not know. This pond is weird. A lot of the ponds are weird. That's it? No. That can't be it. That's how deep it is? That's it? Only? Okay, well, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay, well, I guess it's only that deep. Wow, okay. That's not deep at all. That's like 6 feet. I thought it'd be like close to 8 or 10 or about here. Because people used to dive in here off the diving board over there. Like this, me and my grandfather made a seat for my bucket so I don't gotta be sitting on the ice. That's pretty dope. It's comfortable too, it really is. What is up, guys? Sorry that there was not a lot of action today, but you know, at least I caught a sunfish, new species on the little ice rod, and I lost a fish. It felt pretty good, but you know, I can't land them all. But it's starting to get, sun's starting to set, you know, it's starting to get cold, so I think I'm gonna head out. But tomorrow I'm going to the golf course with my buddy. Hopefully we just slam there, catching a bunch of stuff. I really hope we do, because I know that they're in there. You guys know they're in there. You guys seen them, I've seen them. So hopefully we can slam. We're using tip-offs, we're using live bait. We're trying everything to get these fish tomorrow. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, share the channel. It helps me out a lot. I'll see you guys in the next video.